Hey guys, this is Heather. I just want to go over the calendar for October so we all are on the same page and we know what to expect. We know when to post and what to post and how to go about our month. It's so important to have it planned out and know exactly what you are going to focus on through the month. And then I also have a few questions for you to write down and think about, and I'll share my answers with you as well at the end. So first off, our challenge group will be starting on Monday the 23rd. So that gives us 2 weeks. So we are here on Sunday the 1st right now. We have this first week and next week to invite. Now I want you to think about the people who are actually responding back to you, who are not ignoring you, and who seem interested, and they have expressed to you that they want to lose weight, that they want your help. And I want you to pay attention to those people, and I want you to write their names on a list. I want you to make sure that you have a list. It can be on a notebook like this with tons of names, or in the computer, whatever you prefer. But I want you to write out a list of 100 names, 100 people that you are going to invite that seem interested or have expressed interest to you in the past about being in one of your challenge groups. And you are going to be inviting these people in the next 2 weeks to our group that starts on the 23rd. It's important to understand that the deadline to order is right here on Monday, the 16th. So that's why we only have 2 weeks to invite. So you got to push hard for these 2 weeks and invite as many people as you can. Voice memos are great. The thing I've learned about voice memos is that you have to be super confident. You have to tell them that they're going to love it, that they're going to have amazing results, that you know without a doubt this can help them, that, you know, and the other thing is you have to smile. Make sure that you are smiling in your voice memos. Otherwise, people think that you're just coming across as salesy, or they might sense like your pushiness or urgency. So make sure that you're smiling and just let them know how much it's changed your life. For example, in my voicemails, I will say, I am so excited to have you as a part of this. I know without a doubt you're going to absolutely love it. We have some amazing women in this group who are so encouraging and supportive, and this will change your life. I know that I've lost 30 pounds with Shakeology and these programs, and this has absolutely changed my life. So I'm excited for you to lose the weight and feel better, and I'm excited to help support you on your journey. So something like that, where you're smiling and you're optimistic and you're happy and you're positive, is going to make a world of difference versus if you are leaving a message and not smiling and not being confident, right? And that voice memo is going to be so much more powerful than a text. And if you're not willing to do a voice memo, then you need to get them on the phone. And if you're not willing to get them on the phone, you have to do a voice message. So we are going to be doing a no sugar group this month, and it's going to start tomorrow. I'm going to make a post about it tonight, and we will be running that in our Strong Women group. So you guys can also post about the no sugar group. We're going to be doing no sugar for the month of October to prepare us for Halloween on the 31st. So I will be posting a different image each day in the no sugar group. So you are welcome to add all of your friends into the Strong Women group. And then Tuesday night, I am going to have a team call, and this is for our entire team, including the challengers. We had a lot of new women join us this week, and I want all of them to be on. And what it will be about is making a plan of action for the month for their health and fitness goals, as well as business goals. So first, we're going to be talking about their plan to get their workout in, their plan for their nutrition, get them all set up and know exactly what steps to take. Make sure they take their before pictures, make sure that they've got that all squared away. And then at the end, we're going to be talking about coaches. What time are you doing your power hour? How many people are you committed to inviting every single day as your vital behavior as a coach? We are going to be talking about like the importance of Success Club and our calendar, and make sure that we have it, you know, set up that we are doing our vital behaviors. What else did I have written down? And plan out for the month and have a list of people. So we're going to talk about all those things on our team call on Tuesday night. So I will be leading that call. We will have a team call on Tuesday the 10th and on the 17th. We will have speakers for those, or we will do a live power hour, because what I have discovered on this team is that we get on team calls and we have a lot of fun and we are all great friends, but guess what? There's not a whole lot of people doing work, and this is a business. This is not about a group of friendships, right? I mean, it's awesome that we have friendships, but if you're not doing the vital behaviors as a coach, then why are you a coach, period? So the next thing is I'm going to be posting an event group. So something I discovered this month is I would have had a lot more traction, a lot more people interested in my challenge group had I made a pretty little post about my group to make it look more official and more legit. And second, if I had made an event page. So I'm going to post an event page and I'm going to call this group that starts on the 23rd, Get Lean Before the Feast. So this doesn't apply to Canada coaches, so you guys can think of something else. But it's going to get people leaned down so that they can enjoy their Thanksgiving. And I'm going to post an event page, and I'm going to be posting different things in there about our group for like meal planning, meal prepping, different things that we do in our group. And then Thursday night on the 12th, I'm going to post an event page for a webinar that I'm doing. So the last couple of months, we've done a Coach Sneak Peek group that's been like 3 to 7 days long, where we all take turns going live and talking about our stories and coaching. This month, I have decided I'm going to do a webinar of just me speaking, and I'm going to be posting an event page for it Thursday night, and then you guys can invite all of your people to that, and I will be going live. I haven't decided. I'll either go live in that event page or in our Strong Women group. I haven't decided yet. The webinar will be Monday night on the 16th, which is the same day as the deadline to order right here. And then our challenge starts on the 22nd or 23rd, because I leave on my cruise on the 22nd. I'm going to be gone for an entire week, and so I'm going to be getting my Success Club points before I leave. And then the 29th is I'm going to be going live with my story and invite people to the new Coach University starting on the 1st of November. So all of these things that I'm doing, you'll want to do too. So that Sunday night, you will want to go live and tell your story, or make a post about your story about how you got started coaching, and invite people to your new coach training. And then you don't have to create your own new coach training. You can just plug them into our coach training group. So hopefully that makes sense, but I want you to write a couple of questions down. The first one is, what were the 3 biggest lessons you learned this past month? What I learned is that I spent too much time trying to recruit coaches. I was talking to a lot of girls who were already into fitness, trying to help them understand the value of coaching. And what I found is I made a lot of coach opportunity calls where I was on the phone with girls for probably like an hour, half hour to an hour, trying to explain to them the value of coaching, helping them understand like what an incredible opportunity this is. And they couldn't get it. They don't understand it. And so I wasted a ton of time this last month on that. And what I've discovered is there's a reason why Carl Deichler and Beachbody have come up with the vital process, in that you help people get started in challenge group, and then you turn those challengers into coaches. And now it's like crystal clear for me why that works, that people have to understand the value of these programs and these products. If they don't, then they're not going to want to be coaches. And I'm like the exception to that, right? I mean, I did P90X before I started, but I'd never had Shakeology, and I'd never been in a challenge group. But I saw the value of this business, and I saw how it could work for my life and my family. But I'm like the rare exception. I'm like a very rare type of coach who jumps into it just for the business, you know? And so rather than spending my time on finding coaches like that, which is very difficult, I should have been spending my time on the people who actually need help, who've actually expressed to me that they want to lose weight. Those are the people that I should have been giving my attention to. So I learned a huge lesson from that. Also, I learned do not wait until the end of the month for Success Club points. It just put so much pressure and stress on me that I don't need in my life. And I know that I did this like a year ago probably, where I would wait till the end of the month and finally get all my points. And I remember specifically thinking, like, I'm never doing this again. This is terrible. And so from that point on, I never did it again until this month. And now I remember vividly why I don't do it, because it adds stress to my life that I don't need. And so that's like the end of it for me. I'm never doing that again. So that's why it's so important for you to create a plan for the month and to be inviting consistently every single day. Like, if you are not doing a power hour, then you are not a coach. I'm sorry, but you're not, if you're not inviting every single day and talking to people. The next one is that I kind of had this thought in my mind that I need to get everybody on the phone. It's the only way I'm going to get people to sign up. Well, the reality is if I can send voice memos where I'm energetic, I'm happy, I'm smiling, those are almost just as effective as a phone call. But I have to make that emotional connection first with people. And what I discovered is I have to dig deep. I have to look at their profile. I have to look at all their pictures and try to figure out who they really are, what are they struggling with, and ask them a bunch of questions. Go back and forth and really get to know somebody and be happy and grateful for their friendship, and really express like your admiration for them, build them up, compliment them, help them to see like how much value they have. Once you have made that emotional connection or ask them about something personal, if like somebody died or something in their family, if you can show your genuine concern for them and help them understand that you really care about them as a person, they're going to be so much more interested in being in your group than if you just ask them a few superficial questions and then invite them to your group. That emotional connection is huge, and it's everything. The next thing that I've discovered is live videos are amazing. Live video is going to boost your business forward like you can't imagine. So get over the fact that you're scared to do it, because that's bullcrap. Like, you have to do scary things if you want to succeed as a coach. Figure out what you're good at. Maybe you're not good at live videos. Maybe your thing is posts, so make sure that you're sharing stories in your posts and you're not just posting a picture of your food and saying, this was my lunch. Like, why are you eating that? Why is it important to you? Why are you a coach? Why do you exercise? Why do you drink that shake? We don't want to just have superficial posts, because anybody can do that and nobody cares. You have to make posts that tie people to emotion. You have to share stories that are going to make people connect with you. You have to be real and authentic so that people can understand who you are and they can relate to you. The next thing I discovered is that I need to be adding more value. So I am going to be finding more things of value to be posting on my like page and in our challenge group as well. The next thing I want you to write down is review your planner for the last month and assess your priorities. Are you happy with how you spent your time? If not, what steps can you do next month to adjust them? And so I wrote down, I spent too much time on Fit Girls. I'm done with Fit Girls. I'm not talking to them again for a while. The next one is, how are you different between this past month and the month before it? So I went to Instagram and started looking for fit nurses. And so I started doing something that I learned from another coach. I tried something new. And it's important to try new things in your business and to change things up. But you have to understand that not everything's going to work for you. So you have to figure out what works best for you. And it's going to be different for everybody. So what works best for me isn't going to work best for you, probably. So you need to figure out your groove and what works for you. And the next thing is name 3 things you can improve on this coming month. What are some actions you can make towards creating these improvements? So I wrote down that I want to help my coaches achieve more. And so I want to be doing a live power hour so that you guys can understand exactly what you should be doing, because there's some women on this team who have no idea what a power hour is or what they should be doing because they haven't done their coach training. So I'll post that new coach training in our coach chat thread again. But if you don't know what you're supposed to be doing as a coach every day, then you need to figure it out. You need to ask me, and you need to go to YouTube and research it. Because I didn't have anybody who told me when I first started, but I figured it out. I did a getting started right call with all of you guys, and I told you exactly what you need to do as a coach every single day to have success. So if you don't have those notes somewhere to look at, if you're not doing what I told you to do, then that's your problem. The next thing is that, rate 1 to 10, how do you feel overall about this month? So, I mean, I felt pretty good about last month, but I just did not like the fact that I waited till the end of the month to get challenge or Success Club points. So anyways, I hope that those questions can help you. I hope that this outline of the calendar will help you understand what we're doing throughout the month. I want you guys to plan your posts out for the week. For example, like Monday's the most important day of the week when everybody's on Facebook. So post your number one best post that you can think of in your head for Mondays. Like your story, post your story about why you started as a coach. Tuesday, post your transformation and why it's important to you and how you did it, with an invite at the end to be in your challenge group. Wednesday, you can do something about your workout Wednesday. Thursday, you can post, I like to post about the team. I like to post about coaching on Thursday nights because people don't want to go to work on Friday. So when they see Thursday night, the post about me, how I get to stay home with my family and all these great things that coaching has done for me in my life, then it makes them second guess what they're doing with their lives. Friday, it's just kind of up in the air. Saturday, nobody's around, so don't post your good stuff on Saturdays because people aren't going to see it. Sunday, people will look on Sunday evenings are good for that's when people want to reset their diet. People want to get back on the wagon on Monday and start eating clean again. So Sunday evenings are great to post about your challenge group coming up, or the free group, no sugar group and stuff like that. So it's important to keep these things in mind when you think about your posts throughout the week. You have to have at least 1 to 3 posts per day and make them be good. Quality over quantity. You need to talk about why you're doing what you're doing, what you're thinking when you took the picture. You need to have a story behind every single post, and it can't just be and you can't always just post about Beachbody every single day all day long, or people will unfollow you and unfriend you. So anyways, I hope that this helps. There's no team call on the week of the 24th or the 31st because of Halloween, and I'll be on my cruise. But let me know what questions you have. I want this team to be a working team. We can be friends and work at the same time. But what I'm seeing right now is there's a lot of friendships, but there's not a whole lot of working. So let's get to work. Thanks for watching.